Hello guys, this is AB414 and welcome back to a brand new FIFA 17 video on my channel. Today we're going to be doing my winter upgrade predictions video I do every year, and I'm basically going to be going through a hell load of players today. It's going to be #1, so I will be doing a part 2 of this next week probably, or probably 8 days or 9 days maximum. So yeah, I will be doing another video of this, but we're going to be getting through a few players today. I'm not sure how many, but we are going to be getting through a few. So without any further ado, I think we should just dive into them. So first up here we have got Christian Pulisic. He was originally a 69 rated player with pretty ball stats, including 58 shooting, but he's now probably going to be turning into what is a 74 rated silver card. Now, his pace should have got by like 4 or something, so that'll go up to like 86. I can imagine his shoot will go up to something like 67 is what I've put. His passing all the way up to 65, his dribbling all the way up to 79, and his defending up to 31, and also his physical up to 54, a massive improvement by 10 there. He's definitely grown as a footballer ever since he's gone to Dortmund. They've given him a relatively good amount of play time, considering some of the incredible players they have at that club. But he's done well for Dortmund, and I think he deserves that upgrade. Now that my friends move on to the next player is indeed AlexWB. Now this man was originally a 70 rated left midfielder for Arsenal. Gonna keep him as a left mid. I know he just around the pitch a lot for Arsenal, but I think he is going to stay as a left mid. I'm going to give him a 74 rated, an improvement pace by 7, taking him all the way up to 84. 65 shooting, I think he deserves a massive upgrade on that. He's been decent getting the goals for Arsenal this year. 67 passing as well, decent at passing, and dribbling's a big stat for him. I'm going to put that up to 80 from 76. Also 28-9 defending and 70 physical. Not a bad lad on the ball. He's done well for Arsenal, broken into the first team a lot of the time, and yeah, I think he really just thoroughly does deserve an upgrade. He just really does. He's done fantastic to get anyone near that Arsenal first team at such a young age. Next up we got Kelechi Iheanacho, a man who usually comes off the bench to do absolute wonders for Manchester City, and he's at it again really every single game. I'm going to be putting him up all the way to a goal. I think he's going to make that 75 rated mark. I think he's going to have 88 pace, 75 shooting, 64 passing, 77 dribbling, and 25 defending, but also 70 physical. He got a bit of a scrap with some of the Chelsea players the other day, but apart from that, he has been absolutely superb for City, getting a lot of important goals off the bench, and that is mainly where his success does need come. Next up, we got Timo Werner, a man who has taken part in what is an absolutely fantastic Leipzig team. They're top of the Bundesliga, they're dominating life up there, and this has been their main goal scorer. Now I can see him going to 78 rated from a 75 rated striker. He would then have 91 pace, 75 shooting, 66 passing, 80 dribbling, 25 defending, and 65 physical. He's a fantastic little player that thoroughly deserves a lot of credit for RB Leipzig, who on their own have been fantastic. Next we've got another Leipzig player, isn't he going to be Forsberg? Mine's actually got 2 informs so far this year, and that's why I've pushed him all the way up from a 76 rated player to an 80 rated player. He'll contain stats of 80 pace, 82 dribbling, 75 shooting, 34 defending, 78 passing, and 70 blimmin' physical. He's done fantastically at left mid for them. He's just been a star man really. Apart from Werner knocking in goals, he's really been like the Hazard of their team. He's been fantastic for them. Thoroughly deserves an upgrade, especially with 2 informs. Now Donnarumma is another one of them who doesn't need to have 2 informs. Another fantastic player, but one who's developed massively from just 17 years old. We can see him going up all the way up to 18. Let's look at some of his stats, including 87 physical on that card. It would just be irresistible to go and pick up. He's already a decent player in Ultimate Team, but this will just take him on to the next level and into the 80 mark from a 17-year-old. It's just crazy. It honestly is. Next up, we've actually got Munier, a man from PSG. They signed him in the summer. They didn't know what they get from him. They've got a decent amount from him. I can see him going up by 2. The one stat I think I'm going to keep the same as a physical 84 is definitely enough for him. But apart from that, I can see his stats, so his shooting going up by 5 all the way up to 77, and also his defending going up all the way from 73 to 80. So it'll give him a 2 improvement in stats. In rating even, but in stats, of course, he's going to have some massive improvements in there, as he has done fantastically for PSG. Next up, we've got Lucas Digne, a man who has actually been doing really, really well for Barcelona, and the reason that is because Jordi Alba actually went out with a big injury. Now, when Jordi Alba went out, Digne knew it would be a big, big role for him to go and fill, but he's done it very well for Barca. He's going to perhaps, I think, going to get an upgrade by 1 all the way up to 80. His pace is going up a little bit, shooting, all the stats are going up a little bit. The ones we're looking at the most are indeed the pace, the dribbling, the defending, and indeed the physical. They're all going to get decent upgrades, I think. He's done well for me, Digne, and as a Barcelona fan, I do not indeed mind him. The next up is a little bit of a wonder kid, you could say. Kimmich is a man who's impressed for Bayern Munich. Could see him going up all the way to an 80 rated centre mid. He's played kind of everywhere for Bayern. He's a very, very versatile player, and we know Yoshimino likes him a lot. could see stats such as passing going up to 81, dribbling going up to 80, so a few stats hitting the 80s, but altogether apart from shooting, he's got a very nice, well-rounded card. Next up we got Mario Balotelli, part of the Nice Wonder side. That is just taking control of the league up, kind of like RB Leipzig, was just not as much as a surprise. Nice have been doing fantastic, and we could see Balotelli, one of their main talisman, along with Player, who I think I will be doing later on in this video. He's been fantastic knocking in goals. We could see his shooting going up all the way to 82, pace going to 78, dribbling to 80, physical is going to 77. He's a decent little player. I don't think anyone minds him at all. And yeah, he's just been absolutely fantastic for Nice on loan from Liverpool, I do indeed believe. Next up we got Anthony Modeste. As you can see here, this man has been knocking in goals for Cologne. He hasn't been doing badly at all in the Bundesliga. We could see him going all the way up to 81 shooting. Doesn't look like a bad card for Ultimate Team. He's got good shooting, good physical. The pace is a little shoddy, but it's not too bad at all. Wouldn't be surprised if Modeste doesn't need get a nice little improvement. And as you can see here, next up we've got N'Golo Kante, a man who is the first Chelsea player from this video, and actually I need a few more actually, but N'Golo Kante just deserves a massive upgrade. He's going to go up by 1 rating, but stats are going to go up to 81 pace, 70 shooting, that's actually improved by 4. 77 passing, 78 dribbling, 82 defending, and 85 physical. The guy's good enough as it is. Like, his card's already ridiculously OP, and you can ask many YouTubers about that. They all think he's incredible, but he just deserves an upgrade. He's been doing fantastic for Chelsea. A Chelsea side who are currently top of that Barclays Premier League table by an entire win of 3 points. He's just been doing so sick for them, and he thoroughly deserves an upgrade, and his card is just so OP already, and it's going to get even better. Next up we've got Yannick Ferreira Carrasco, the man who could be going up by 1, but he also could be getting some nice stat improvements. 90 pace, I like it. 86 dribbling, I like it. If his shooting was over 80, he would be one of the most OP cards on FIFA. I've already got his 82 red card, it's already pretty good as it is, but that card could just indeed take it to the next level. And then the final player for the first patch in this video, Diego Costa. He definitely deserves an upgrade. He's got 11 goals in 14 games in the Barclays Premier League. He's dominating the league, really, to be honest. And, well, if he doesn't get an upgrade, it'd be an absolute disaster. Definitely can see his shooting going up to something like 84. Physical should go up to 90. He bases his game a lot around it on aggression too. He should go up to 80 dribbling too. He's been superb for Chelsea, not just getting goals but also assists. I think he's been involved in the most Premier League goals this season, probably just behind Alexis Sanchez after that hat-trick against Arsenal, but he's been doing so sick for Chelsea this season, and if he didn't get an upgrade, it'd be an absolute scandal. Now then guys, second match of players for this video, we're going to be back at the beginning. We've got Emre Mor here. 72 rated silver card, going up from 64. A lot of his stats are going up. He's now going to have 89 pace, 70 shooting, 55 passing, 85 dribbling, and 30 blooming defending. 57 physical on it too. It's really not that bad at all. I don't think anyone can complain about that. They already think his bronze card is ridiculously good for what rating it is. With this new card, it could be taking it to the next level, and this is going to be a sweaty player to be using. Now, the next player is actually going to be Jordan Pickford, someone who has been playing for Sunderland week in, week out, and has gone from what is a 73 rated silver to what I think should be a 78 rated gold player. He's been doing fantastically, also picking up a few England call-ups recently. I mean, we could see stats going up all the way to like 85 kicking. He's got 82 reflexes in there too. Positioning and diving stats are not bad at all. Diving's actually 81 in there. I mean, some of the stats improvement on this are going to be massive. I've put diving up by 9. This guy just has such a good season at Sunderland, and well, thoroughly deserves that upgrade. Next we got Serge Gnabry, a man who got his first Germany call-up the other day against San Marino, and he got a hat-trick in it. Now, Werder Bremen have taken him out on loan from Arsenal, and they're enjoying themselves, there's no doubt about that. We could see him go all the way to 88 pace, 80 dribbling, 71 shooting, 45 defending, 70 passing, and 64 physical. He's really not bad at all. He's a very good player on the ball. We could see him go from a silver 73 rated player to a gold 77 one. He's not bad at all. We all love Gnabry. He's got a lot about him, and he really will progress in that Bundesliga. Next up we got Nabil Bentaleb, another man who's left a Premier League side from London, and that is Spurs. He's gone to Schalke, and he should really improve from what is the lowest rated gold rating on the game, and that of 75 to a 78 rated player. With the stats that are going to be massively improved are shooting that I've put up by 9. He's got a few goals. He's also got some spells on the Algerian side at the African Cup of Nations qualifying. He's done decently in there. I remember he scored a screamer against Nigeria actually. We're also going to be seeing passing up by 7, I do indeed believe, and the physical up by 6. So this is a good card to look out for. It wouldn't be too bad on Ultimate Team. Probably not as good going forward, but defensively, a really solid card. Now, next up, we got another man from Leipzig, I think the third from this video. That's actually going to be Keita, their CDM. I believe this man's already got 2 informs, and if this card hits 80 rated, which I think it will, I think those informs couldn't even be pushed up. So we're looking at a few good Keita cards coming out here, but main stats being improved. Defending I've put up by 8, and physical I've put up by 8. He's really has helped Leipzig out. Whilst they've been good, doing well attackably with Forsberg and Werner, he has been a good rock for them, and without him really, they wouldn't be doing as well. Next up, we're back to the Premier League. We've got Joe Allen, a man from Stoke City, who are actually recently on a bit of a revival, and I predicted them to come 9th this season. They're kind of down in more like the bottom area of the Premier League, but I think they're working their way up, and I think they can get on 9th spot. With this man helping them, the main stat going up is that shooting up by 6. He's been a talisman this season, and without him, they wouldn't have been getting a lot of goals. Next up, a man who I would say I would have been including in this video isn't going to be Play. That is just how you pronounce it, I think. He should go up to an 81 rated card, just like Balotelli. He's been knocking in goals a few more than Balotelli this year. I think he's got like a ridiculous amount, like 12, 10 and 13 games or something. Because his pace got up to 81, shooting up to 83, and dribbling up to 81. I would pick that card up. It looks so sick. I'll probably stick down my Ligue 1 team, to be honest. Will he get a gold rare card? I do not know. He probably will, but I've kept it as non-rare. Now, next up, we got Marcos Alonso. A controversial position change here, back to left back. Now, I'm going to be doing Victor Moses next winter upgrades video, but for now, Marcos Alonso isn't he going to be the 3rd Chelsea player? I've moved him to left back because I think he's a little more defensive. I don't know if they do that, if they made us keep him at left mid, but we'll forget about the position, and we'll just talk about how good he's been for Chelsea this year. Conte brought him in. We didn't know if he'd work, but it looks like he is working fantastically, and he's just putting in performances that are just superb week in, week out. We could have seen some stats such as pace go up to 81. I mean, for a left back, he's got some incredibly fantastic attacking stats. I don't think people would mind playing that at left back in their Prem sides. Now, next up, we've got Sansone, a man who's actually already got 2 informs so far for Villarreal, and he's actually been knocking in goals left, right, and centre. Because of that, we could see him go to 81 rated. We also could see his shooting go up by 5. I think it could be possible. His pace could also go up to 84, and dribbling up to 85. This is going to be a card that I think a lot of people are going to be using. If you see it in FUT Draft, I think a lot of people will willingly be picking up. He could work nicely around players such as Messi and Ronaldo in FUT Draft. Not a bad striker to have available to you in the Liga either. Next up, we got Heung-min Son, a man who I think thoroughly deserves an upgrade. How good this guy is in front of goals is ridiculous. He's already won a Player of the Month award, and I think he thoroughly deserves an upgrade. We could see his pace go all the way up to 89, but the shooting up to 85 for a left midfielder. That is so sick. I'm going to get this guy if he gets this upgrade, because if his shooting goes up to 85 and his dribbling is 83, then I think he's kind of an irresistible Premier League choice at left midfield. Now, next up, we've actually got Fabinho, a man who's been doing really well with Monaco. He's been linked with Manchester United and other big clubs. I think Arsenal may have had a little shout for him. I definitely know Man U have been in for him, but yeah, apart from rumour clubs, he's been doing fantastically. We look at that bottom, those other 3 stats on the right hand side there, apart from the other stats. We'll talk about the other stats first, actually. The shooting could go up by 6, the pace up by 3, and the passing up by 4. But look at those stats, they're all in the 80s there. 80 dribbling, 82 defending, and 81 physical. These are going to be massive stats. If you're playing this guy at CDM, then it's going to be a good job. He really is just going to do a good job for you. Tracking back, he could also get forward. He hasn't got bad attacking stats, and the dribbling's not bad at all, is it? He could do pretty much any role on the pitch. Now, next up, we've got Sadio Mane, a man who thoroughly deserves an upgrade for Liverpool. He's just been so superb for them this year, and I think if he doesn't get an upgrade, it'll be a bit of a scandal. He moved from Southampton. A lot of people didn't know how well he'd do. He's been doing superb, basically. You could see him go all the way up to 93 pace, which would practically just aid or any Premier League backline. 84 dribblings in there too. The shoot's going to go up by 4, and the passing, making him just that little bit more decisive in front of goal. I think he could be a crucial player in Ultimate Team next year, and will he do well in the rest of Liverpool season? Next up, we've got Edin Dzeko, a man who could be going up all the way to 82. He's kind of been he hasn't really been in the spotlight over recent years. He's moved to Roma. He's getting a bit of his confidence back, though, and he's been getting informs. Now, what this means is that Edin Dzeko could be getting an upgrade up to that 82 rated mark. Could see him push up to 82 shooting. Of course, it wouldn't be a card a lot of people would be using in Ultimate Team, but just personal rights would be a nice little upgrade for Dzeko, and I think he does indeed deserve it. And now for the final player of this video and the second batch of this video, isn't he going to be Philippe Coutinho, a man who thoroughly deserves an upgrade for Liverpool. We could see some of the stats go up to this: 84 pace, 81 shooting, 86 passing, and 89 dribbling. Defending and physical stats are a little bit poor. I mean, if Coutinho had like 75 physical, I don't think anyone would really touch him. But yeah, He's just been doing so superbly for Liverpool, and they've already shown against Bournemouth how bad they actually can be without him, creating all this nonsense to Premier League back lines. They are half the team without him, and that is why he deserves this Premier League upgrade. But that is where this video was going to come to an end. Hopefully it wasn't too long. I think it was like 13 minutes, something like that, so I apologise if it's a little bit too long for your guys' liking. But for now, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, peace out.